Surah Al-Anfal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كَمَا أَخْرَجَكَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَيْتِكَ بِالْحَقِّ وَإِنَّ فَرِيقًا مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ لَكَارِهُونَ. O beloved Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as your Lord brought you forth from your house with truth, and surely even a group of believers were unhappy over it. Now remember that the tafsir is from the hadith of our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Just by listening the translation of Holy Quran, you and I will not understand Holy Quran. But the mouth of our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the teaching of our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will unveil this secret, will expose this secret to what this verse trying to say. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing us. Tafsir says, by this is meant the departure of Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam with his noble companions from Medina to Munawwara for the battle of Badr. This verse 5 on the occasion, alhamdulillah, of Badr was revealed and giving us an understanding from Surah Al-Anfal, and it falls in chapter 9. It explains at the time when Abu Sufyan was returning with miracle caravan from Syria to Makkah to Mukarramah, the Holy Prophet ﷺ set out with his companion to halt this caravan. When the people of Makkah received this news that their caravan was about to be attacked, Abu Jahl set out with a big fully equipped army, where the first battle between believers and the infidels was fought at Badr. And what is, the Muslims were only 313 in number. And you won't believe, the history says, the ahadith of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam explains us, there were only 8 swords, 313 companions, only 8 swords. What they had? They had the tawakkul of Allah. They had bharosa, trust on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they have heard the order of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They left their houses behind and they said labbaik to the call of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. 313, Allahu Akbar, in number, while the non-believers were about 1,000 in number. Muslims were ill-equipped and poorly armed, while infidels were well armed and richly equipped. In the meantime, Abu Sufyan escaped through other paths, arriving safely in Makkah. Here at Badr, some Muslims were telling Holy Prophet ﷺ that they had come to stop the caravan. They were not prepared for such battle. Allahu Akbar. The Holy Prophet ﷺ says, did not like the tone and manner in which they have said this. Now look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Muslims, companions were addressed first from Holy Quran, and as Muslims they were not allowed to raise their voice above the voice of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So who are we? We are no one. We did not spend physical quality time with our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We did not hear this divine revelation from the blessed mouth of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How important companions are, how beautiful they are, how fortunate they are, and the household member of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But even they were not giving this permission to raise their voice above the voice of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or to speak with Holy Prophet with any tune. No, they were also disciplined by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That there is a way to approach Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are timings to meet him. There are timings to equip your hearing with the message which is given by Allah to Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There is time for everything, because he is the beloved of Allah. He is the Imam of Adam. He is the Imam of Yusuf. He is the Imam of Ibrahim. He is the Imam of Ismail. He is the Imam of Shish. He is the Imam of Nuh. He is the Imam of Yunus. He is the Imam of Ayyub. He is the Imam of Yaqub. 124,000 prophets of Allah. Our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Imam of them. So we cannot speak to him anyhow. We cannot pass any remarks about our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam anyhow. We got to be very careful, and that is why Quran Majid verse number 5 of Surah Al-Anfal was revealed. That there is no way that anyone, any individual, whether he is from companions, whether he is from Ahlul Bayt, can speak with any tone to our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Got to be very respectful, and then inshallah our deeds will be saved. And more further, the Holy Prophet ﷺ did not like the tone and manner in which he was addressed on hearing these people, Hazrat Abu Bakr and Hazrat Umar, may Allah be pleased with them, said, O Messenger of Allah, we will never go against your blessed command. That is why we love Abu Bakr. That is why we love Umar. When they heard other companions saying, O Nabi of Allah, we were here to halt the caravan which is coming, but we were not prepared for the battle. But since you have gave us the order, Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala and Umar radiallahu ta'ala says, Ya Rasulullah, we are ready for the battle. Whatever your command will be everything for us, and we will not have no say when you give order. So this is the difference between these companions, Allahu Akbar, and those who have accepted Islam later on. This is a major difference. Okay, this is the Iman. This is the status of Iman. The elevation which was given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the status of Abu Bakr and Umar. If they were ever ready to say labbaik to the order of Nabi Akram sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They says we are prepared to go wherever Allah messengers command us to go. If you command us, we are even prepared to jump in the ocean. This was the words of Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar. If we are ever ready, Ya Rasulullah, we will not question you that why you are saying this or why you are saying that. So this is the way we should mold ourselves with the order of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. More further, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, let us go placing our trust in Allah. Victory will be ours. A day before the battle, Holy Prophet ﷺ marked the ground, the position where each of infidels would be killed. Today people coming from overseas and they're trying to instill in your brain that your Nabi ﷺ do not know what is happening behind the wall. He was not equipped by Allah with the knowledge of unseen, but they are going against the Holy Quran. This is not my words. This is verse number 5 and tafsir of verse number 5 of Surah Al-Anfal. Prophet ﷺ even knew one day before the battle that where these infidels, those are fighting with me, my companion, those are going against the hukam of Allah, order of Allah, where each one of them will be killed and where they will fall. This was known by our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He even knew the opposition, the member of opposition, each one of them, after they will be killed, where they will fall. And he knew victory will be ours as long as we have placed our trust on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna Allah ma'ana. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was sufficient for our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. From this we learn that the detestation and argument was not against faith. For this reason Allah Almighty had addressed them as believers. The detestation should be looked upon as personal dislike and not in respect of confrontation and war. Thus the difference that arose amongst these is the presence of Holy Prophet ﷺ at the time of famous paper incident. Too was not against faith. To give your opinion is no infidelity, but to be very careful. That is why Quran Majid came for the guidance of mankind. The Nabi which was given to you is the precious Nabi. You became a ummah, a precious ummah because of your Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not because of your deed. All the other ummahs, all the previous believers of their Nabi, they wish to be in this ummah. They said, Ya Allah, while we wish we could be in the ummah of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who will be the seal of all the prophets, because it itself an honor to be a Muslim ummah. And today it is like holding charcoal in our hands. So do not divert yourself away from the surroundings. Just get inspired from the surrounding. Be careful. Do not get upset. Do not let people misinterpret you. This is the true religion which is going to be towards paradise. Allahu Akbar. And more for the similar is the basis of difference between Sayyidina Ali and Hazrat Muawiyah, may Allah be pleased with them, these were differences of opinion, not of belief. If difference of opinion with the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is not an act of fidelity, then how can difference of opinion with Sayyidina Ali be an act of infidelity? For further detail, Allahu Akbar, we can also go towards the history which was given to us by righteous scholars of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, because they do not outpraise no one. They love their Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They love both Ahlul Bayt also and companion of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also. More further, verse number 6 of Surah Al-Anfal, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يُجَادِلُونَكَ فِي الْحَقِّ بَعْدَ مَا تَبَيَّنَ كَأَنَّمَا يُسَاقُونَ إِلَى الْمَوْتِ وَهُمْ يَنْظُرُونَ. They were disputing with you concerning the truth after it had become clear, as if they were driven towards death with their eyes open. But this is meant that they were regarding the confrontation with the non-believers of the Quraysh as something dreadful. So we can be very careful. Sometimes we do not believe something when the death is not coming. When the death comes in front of us, then we say, yes, this is true. That we need to make ourselves prepare for qabr and then for the day of Akhirah. And that is what happened to our marhooms. It's an eye-opener for us that no one is going to be living here forever. They have gone before us and we are going towards the same destination. So that is what verse number 6 of Surah Al-Anfal explains us beautifully.